So I don't think I think this is a sad conclusion because it means it's up to your parents to make your life right, and if they don't, um, then you're gonna have a hard time. And that's a very like self-defeating, pessimistic way to put it. Um, but it's the simplest way to put it, and it's the realest way to put it. Anything outside of that, you really can't, you know. And so you have to give it all for your kids, so that the reason that your parents are giving it all for you is so you can give it all for your kids. Then everything will work out. Um, and so I got my car taken, so we have no car now, and I keep trying to be worried about it. And instead, I'm just like pumped for the weekend. I'm upset that I got my car taken, but I'm just upset that I'm gonna have to spend a bunch of money and pay rent late and all that if I even have to. Which I probably will have to, but I don't know yet. I might not have to even. If we really be careful, we have some grocery money. Uh, so yeah, I don't know. But if I didn't have a decent job, which I got through nepotism, if I didn't have a great support system, I have 5 family members. Most of them, just by chance, can't drive me tomorrow, which is a Saturday, right? 5 family. I have a seven family of seven. I have five. There's five. It's five of us siblings. I have 4 siblings. So now none of them can drive me, besides one. That means if I didn't have a bunch of them, I might have been statistically just fucked. And there's all kinds of other reasons. Like there were just weird things that happened tonight. I mean, it really was a night for it to happen. And I hate to say that because it makes me feel like I'm like just diffusing responsibility or something. No, it was supposed to happen. Shit. It was supposed to happen to me, and it's because I fuck up. Not because like the universe is out to get me, because I had it coming. I have it coming because of ways that I know I live my life, and I know it's inevitable that it's gonna fuck up. Um, so I did, you know. Um, it's okay. My point in this recording is that if it wasn't for circumstances, it wouldn't be okay. And so I guess I've had times in my life where things weren't okay. I've probably had just about no money or no money, you know. And you figure it out, you find money, you make enough, just enough, you know. It seems like your life reduces to the degree of your finances and to your possessions, which means if you have a lot and you're in a situation like this where entirely because of your own faults, you have to pay a bunch of money. I hate to say it, maybe that's what the money is there for. Regardless, I kept thinking I was gonna have to pay for 3 days of towing, 3 days of it at the tow yard because I can get it till Monday, but they charge by the business day, so I'll just pay the same rate on Monday, which is a lot, but still. I'll give the courts enough that they can, if I need to, I just need it registered. I don't know what it even means anymore. I'll figure it out. Worst comes to worst, it's my car, so we can just get it towed out of there. I think. I think. So they just need proof of ownership. So all right. Yeah, they just said get it right. I said that's all I have to do. I didn't ask about, I didn't not double ask about insurance. So that's all I have to do. And maybe I have to get insurance to get it registered anyway. But if I do, I know I can get an SR22, whatever they call it, or just fucking pay for a month of insurance and cancel. Whatever it's gonna cost. But I don't know if I want to do any of that. I think what I really want to do is just get my car the cheapest, most expedient way possible. I'm trying to think. Like, just if the night had gone differently, would it have been better? And if I could tell you everything that happened tonight, what if you paid it all to see what you always had to see? And then in the end, it was a fucking joke anyway. It was nothing. It was bullshit anyway. You go, oh, okay, never mind. But like, seriously, that's the lie. Okay, never mind. That's what you did, right? I'm serious. Like, what if you had figured out, like, what's the answer to these questions in my head? And then one day, like, summed it all up. I mean, wouldn't you get your car towed? Wouldn't you pay some money? And I don't know. I was paying rent late every month anyway until this one. So what difference does this make? I'm gonna let him know this time, like a month ahead of time. Well, 2 weeks ahead of the actual rent due date. A month ahead, I'll be paying him. Still, I pay him a couple weeks late, put on the late fee, say I'm sorry, man. Keep trying to be upset about it. I mean, if I need to get an advance of my pay, I will. Like, I keep trying to be upset about it, dude. I can't. And it was so weird too, cause like, no, like it was time to like stop spending money on weed and alcohol, which I don't spend a lot on anyway. But lately it started up, and I was like, okay. And then just today it was like, get through this crazy shit you're going through. And I was going to, it was going to take till tomorrow morning. And because of this, me getting pulled over, person I had to go talk to tomorrow morning was the only person available out of everyone. He was the last one asked. He was the only one available to pick me up. And so the story just ended there, but not really, because then I got a different response. I got a different answer than I expected. And so I actually, by the way, answering all the questions you want answered. No, literally, like as in something was going on that I had needed answered, and symbolically, as in a bunch of weird stuff happened today. That if I told you, you'd shit. You'd fucking shit. You'd shit and puke and throw up and cry and go, you're lying. I go, I'm not lying. If I could tell you everything that's happened this whole time, what a day. I can't even explain it, because why would I? I want to, it's just, here's what I know. You know, every time I do drugs, every time I smoke weed and I let it get out of hand, and this is kind of that. I mean, if I had a bunch of money on me, I wouldn't have been going to grab my check. But see, if I noticed the gift cards in my glove compartment for Chipotle and Target, I wouldn't have gone to grab a check. So I don't, you know, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So the money thing kind of sucks. But more than that, it's like every time that I stop smoking weed, it's because it's fucked up my life in some serious way. So then I just stop completely, right? You know what's weird? No, a lot. It just so happens that a lot of the times in my life that were the most fruitful were the times where I was bending the rules, to a noticeable degree. And I've been bending the rules. I can say that beneath God's eyes and not his rules. Those are the only ones I won't bend. So when you bend the rules, they bend back, they snap back. You bend the rules, they snap back. I guess I'll put it that way. You sometimes go far out that all that the system can give you are lies. And then once you're believing in lies, you got to walk through till you learn to lie, and then you're like, oh shit, you know. But okay, maybe that was always the answer anyway. The quest was to resolve the lie. All right, peace out.